Shabbat Shalom family, King David here. I'm going to do some reading from some notes. I was doing some research in the book of Gideon. So a long time ago, the children of Israel did evil in the sight of HAYA. I'm going to read from some notes the best I can. My writing's not the best. So this is a story where they called out to the living creator. So HAYA delivered them into the hands of the Midianites for 7 years. Okay, and the Midianites prevailed against Israel. That's the Afro-Asiatics. Right. Because of the Midianites, the children of Israel made for themselves the dens, the caves, and the strongholds which are in the mountains. Okay, so that's what we had to. This is our story, man. Like before, we never knew our story properly. We thought from Africa. Yeah, we're not. We are prisoners of war. We are children of Israel, man. All right, let's continue. So the children of Israel cried out. So it was whenever Israel had sown, Midianites would come up. So that it sowed in the fields, the Amalekites and the people of the east would come up against them. That's for 7 years, man. They would encamp against them and destroy the produce of the earth as far as Gaza and leave no sustenance for Israel, neither sheep, nor ox, nor donkey. For they would come up against their livestock and their tents, coming in as numerous as locusts. Both they and their camels were without number, and they would enter the land to destroy it. So Israel was greatly impoverished because of the Midianites, and the children of Israel cried out to HAYA, I humbly come before you, they would say. Do you understand? And it came to pass that when the children of Israel cried out to HAYA because of the Midianites, that HAYA sent a prophet to the children of Israel, who said to them, Thus says HAYA, your power of Israel, I brought you up from the land of Egypt, and I brought you out of the houses of bondage, and I delivered you out of the hands of the Egyptians, and out of the hands of all who oppressed you. And you drove them out before you, and you gave them their land. Also I said to you, I am HAYA, your power. Do not fear the gods of your Amorites in whose land you dwell. But you have not obeyed my voice. See, it's very important to follow the law of the living creator and to follow the instructions of the mediator that he set forth. And that's me, man. The reincarnation of David, King of Israel. Do you understand? So everything's just the same cycle of things happen again. The children of Israel fall away from the living creator. They cry out to the living creator. You understand? They've got to get rid of a few things there, man, if they want the Most High to redeem them fully, man. Do you understand? Like, get rid of your false idols, your Christianity, your Islam, all the things that are against our law. So the children of Israel did not obey the voice of the living creator. Now the angel of HAYA came and sat under the terebinth tree, which was in Ophrah, which belonged to Joshua, the Asbironite. Forgive me if I said that wrong. I can't read my handwriting, it's not the best. While his son Gideon threshed wheat in the winepress in order to hide it from the Midianites. And the angel of HAYA appeared to him and said to him, HAYA is with you, you mighty men of valor. Oh my Lord, if HAYA is with us, why has all this happened to us? And where are all his miracles which our fathers told us about, saying, did not HAYA bring us from Egypt? But now HAYA has forsaken us and delivered us into the hands of the Midianites. Go in this might of yours, and you shall save Israel from the hand, this is what the angel said, hand of the Midianites. Have I not sent you? Oh, my Lord, said Gideon. So basically, same things happen again and again. You might be looking around where you are in society, and you can see the children of Israel, the so-called black man or woman, and the confusion of face, yeah. Not all skin folk are kin folk, yeah, but I'm just saying... or the black races in general, do you understand, being treated so harshly. But you have to understand that we are the majority, but it doesn't mean we have to use that power to lord over. We can use that power for peace, you understand, like, to regain our stuff, to take our kingdom back and establish what was rightfully meant to be, the divine right to rule, not the public custodian sat on David's throne, do you understand? I'll go on to read. It says, oh my Lord, how can I save Israel? Indeed, my clan is the weakest in Manasseh, and I am the least in my father's house. See, can you notice how the Most High always uses, the ones who are least expected to, that you'd think from a human's perspective, they're least expected to be used. Like for instance, David, he was one of 8. He was the smallest out of all of his brothers, man. But he had the guts and the faith, to go against the giant. That's why he had the title of being the giant slayer, even to this very day now, do you understand? But it wasn't his strength, it's because he had enough faith, to lean upon the living creator to give him the strength to do that, man. Do you understand? It doesn't matter how big you are, man. Surely I will be with you, and you shall defeat the Midianites as one man. If now I have found favor in your sight, then show me a sign that is you who talk with me, and do not depart from here until I come to you and bring out an offering, and set it before you. So he went back, and Gideon prepared a young goat and unleavened bread and an ephah of flour and the meat, and he put it into a basket, and he put the broth in a broth on a plate, and he brought them out to him under the terebinth tree and presented them. The angel of HAYA said to him, take the meat and the unleavened bread and lay them on this rock and pour out the broth. And he did so. Then the angel of HAYA put out an end of the staff that was in his hand and touched the meat and the unleavened bread. And the fire rose out of the rock and consumed the meat and the unleavened bread. The angels do come visit us, man, because we are the children of Israel. I've had an angelic visit when I was younger, man, in the house of 39. You understand? And angels used to come and visit me, man, at night in my bedroom, man, and talk to me. Do you understand? Like, I've also seen the living creator higher on a cloud, man, with a purple robe on and a staff, and he had a crown on, and he was looking down at me. And I was in the back garden, in the house of 39, looking up, man. I couldn't believe it. I ran the house and I said, Mom, we are the children of Israel, man. I've had angelic visits, man. I've seen the living creator with my own eyes, on top of on a cloud, man. Do you understand? I've seen him stood on a cloud looking down at me, man. Do you understand? And the angel of HAYA departed out of his sight. Gideon perceived that he was an angel of HAYA. So Gideon said, Alas, O HAYA, my power, for I have seen an angel of HAYA face to face. Then HAYA said to him, Peace be with you. Do not fear. You shall not lose your life. He thought he was going to die because he saw an angel, man. You understand? So Gideon built an altar there to HAYA and called it HAYA is peace. To this day, it is still in Ophrah of the Azanites. So this is our history, man. We are the children of Israel people, man. I'm the high priest of Israel, the reincarnation of David, king of Israel, feeding the people for free. Now it came to pass the same night that HAYA said to them, Take your father's young bull, the second bull of the 7 years old, and tear down the altar of Baal that your father has, and cut down the wooden image that is beside it, and build an altar to HAYA, your power, on top of this rock in the proper arrangement. The proper arrangement, no false anointing with a dove. If you're going to anoint a king, let's do it properly, man. Let's refer to the law book, the 613 commandments, man. Let's not make shit up now, do you understand? So he took the second bull and the offer and offer a burnt sacrifice with the wood of the image which you should cut down. So basically HAYA is instructing him. The people called out to HAYA. HAYA answered the people, brought up judges, man, you understand? Just like you called out probably in your heart, man. You're sick of you seeing your kids get killed, man. Go to the shop for some milk and they get killed by police, man. Private corporations set up in the 1700s, man. Do you understand? They break the Third Geneva Convention laws. This is a borrowed device that I'm using right now. Do you understand? Because they tampered with my smartphone, WikiLeaks Vault server, and I am for peace, man. I want people to all come together. Do you understand? Jew and Gentile, man. I just want you to accept and understand that the ones who lord over us, the very small minority at the top, they're benefiting, and we're not benefiting. So why can't we benefit, man? Why should it be so hard for us, man? Why should you use our lands and estates, man? Why is that okay? Why can't we speak up and say no? I'm going to call upon the living creator, man. Let him move and see if you can say no to him, man. Do you understand? So Gideon took 10 men from among his servants and did as HAYA had said for him to do, just like I'm doing exactly what the Most High told me to do. Now, if I was still continuing along with the JW cult, that my mother forced me to go along to, didn't force me, but like she really fucking majorly encouraged me to go along to it, and she knew the truth, She sold out, man. She knew that we're the Israelites, She knew that we're from Scotland. And she purposely chose to take her kids, along to Charles Taze Russell's court to be amongst paedophiles, Not all of them, There's some decent people there, man. But there's some paedophiles within that court, man. You understand? She'd rather send her son along, to a false God, man. Do you understand? The God of mischief, yeah. Then tell the son the truth, man. The kids the truth, man. Do you understand? But she sold out. She knew the truth, man. You understand, like. And if I was there, part of the JW cult, saying I'm one of the 144,000, man, like, oh, that's wonderful, that's wonderful. You go around drinking bread and eating the bread and drinking the wine, understand? Following the customs of the oppressor, you understand? Like, when in reality, yeah, they just took our holy ways, yeah, and our public document, the Bible, added to it, yeah, which you're not meant to do, to try and deceive the children of Israel, to take them away from the living Creator, HAYA, man. Listen, but that's why I say shame on my mother, but I hope they repent and turn from their sins. It doesn't ever mean we're going to be back how we used to be, like. But I just hope that in your heart you repent and turn to the living Creator, man. But I'll leave you to the living Creator because you obviously put a lot of energy into trying to destroy your son. Do you understand? Your family member, the one you carried in your womb for 9 months, man, and spread lies and gossip and rumours about me. You understand? So I thought, fuck it, man. I'll document my life, yeah, and I'll show the whole world how I live, yeah, and I'll also try and tell the truth, yeah, about everything, man. You understand? So people can see the truth for themselves, man, without being deceived. So Gideon did as he was told, was meant to do by HAYA, but because he feared his father's household and the men of the city too much, that he didn't do it by day, but he did it by night. So he thought, flipping it, man. If I do it by day, man, they're gonna all come for me, man. Do you understand? Yo, the Most High is powerful, man. Gideon, fair play, you still did what you did, man. But yo, don't ever show weakness, man. You understand? Because the Most High is powerful, man. I told you, man, I could have put a bullet through my head anytime, man, for telling this truth, man. Do you understand? But I don't fear, man. I fear the living Creator and what He can do to me. Do you understand? Like, I have that much faith, yeah, just like I did back in the day, yeah, with the only one having the guts, yeah, to stand against that giant, man. Do you understand? Goliath. That's why I'm the anointed one, okay? All right. And when the men of the city arose early in the morning, there was the altar of Baal torn down and the wooden image that was beside it cut down, and the second bull was being offered on the altar which had been built. So they said to one another, who has done this thing? And when he had inquired and asked, and they said, Gideon, the son of Joshua, has done this thing. Then the men of the city to Joshua, bring out your son. Where is he? We're going to basically kill him here for tearing down the altars of Baal, man. Do you understand? And the wooden images that was beside it. But Joshua said to them, would you plead for Baal? Listen up, people, yeah, in false religions, man. Love Christianity and that, man. Love your oppressor that much that you walk to the water. Letters to the Jews, 1199, I will not compel a Jew to be baptized, man. You shouldn't be doing baptisms, man. Check it, man. And he said, would you plead for Baal? He said, let the one who would plead for him, let him be put to death by morning. Yeah, if he is a god, yeah, let him plead for himself, because his altar has been torn down. Therefore, on that day, he called him Jerubbaal, saying, let Baal plead against him, because he has torn down his altar. Then all the Midianites and the Amalekites, the people of the east, gathered together, and they crossed over and encamped in the valley of Jezreel. But the spirit of HAYA came upon Gideon. Then he blew the trumpet to HAYA. And the Abiezrites gathered together behind him, and he sent messages throughout all Manasseh who had gathered behind him. And he also sent messages to Asher, Zebulun, and Naphtali. Our brothers, man, standing as one. The clan's rising up, man. I fucking get excited over this shit, man. You best believe, man. Yo, go and read the story of Gideon, people, man. It's very empowering, do you understand? Like, I swear down, we are the children of the living Creator, man, you understand? H1961, strong to accordance, man. Exodus chapter 3, verse 14, man. We are the Israelites, man. The chosen people, man, here to do a set task, man. To serve the Creator, to praise the Creator, to serve Him, to follow His law, man. To be an example, man, do you understand? To the other nations. Time to rise up, Israel, man, in peace, but claim your heritage back, man. We ain't got to be lorded over no more, do you understand? We are the Israelites, yeah, soon to be set free a second time. Praise HAYA on this holy Sabbath day, man.